and good morning, good day to one and all. How are you all doing? So I've only just literally sat down, so it's the same day for me as it was yesterday doing the wardrobe. I've just literally sat down. I'm now editing the video of sorting the wardrobe out and having a bite to eat. I'm just having a cheese and onion sandwich from Tesco's. So yeah, I'm just getting this editing done, get this uploaded, and I want to get some excuse me, it's probably all in my teeth and I'm paranoid. I'm watching eBay Live at the minute. Trying to do 5 things at once, you know. Yeah, I want to get some chili pasties made today. Now, I haven't made these for absolutely ages, and quite recently, actually. We had somebody come round and they were like, oh my gosh, God, Mazzy, your chili pasties, we make those. So they absolutely love my chili pasties. I love them. I absolutely love them. I'll give you a memory to why I like them. Right, so my little local, it was a court patisserie, but I think they sort of all closed. Is the company all closed down? Well, they did round my way anyway, a lot of the shops. So anyway, they used to do chili pasties, and I used to always go and get one, and so that's how I've learned how to get a chili pasty. But nowhere makes them. Nowhere makes a chili pasty. So I thought, well, I can make that. Dead easy. A bit of chili. It's got to be dynamite. It's got to be dynamite. Yeah, so and that's how it all started. But I'll tell you how I actually got started onto having chili pasties. Oh, such a boring story, isn't it? About a chili pasty, Mazzy. It was actually the last time I ever saw my mum, actually. She came round and we both went to, I can't remember if we both went to the cake shop. I call it the cake shop. It's the, well, that's what we call it, the court patisserie. Or unless if she brought me one round, I can't remember. And she came round anyway, and she got me a chili pasty, and we both sat there and had a chili pasty each because she loved them as well. And that's how then I got onto the chili pasties. Don't get me wrong, though, they were dangerous because by the time like school and everything had gone, I'd always go get a bit of fresh bread, fresh rolls or fresh crusty rolls and a chili pasty, and that becomes sort of nearly an everyday thing. So it was a good job the cake shop shut, actually, because they're not good to eat every day. Anyway, I'm just going to sort of upload this. So it's the same day for me as it was yesterday. So by now, the lovely Rachel would have known. She's getting some makeup-y bits sent to her. Hopefully, she's emailed me by now with her address, and I can get that organised, packed up and sorted. Put a couple of little extras in there as well, just small little things. So congratulations again to Rachel. Right, I'm just going to wait for this. I've just got to wait for that to go all the way round. And then get this uploaded and eat the rest of my sandwich, and gonna get in the kitchen and make some chili pasties. Excuse me. I almost just forgot though, but I've actually got some eBay Live items coming today. I treat myself to just a couple of little bits. I do want to say though, I'm more cautious now that I've sort of had a go. I'm more cautious of what I'm buying and stuff, but I'm going to be honest though, please all be careful if you go on eBay Live, because don't get me wrong, it's so easy to bid on those bargains, it really is, and you can spend a fortune. So just be a little bit careful and cautious sort of what you're buying and stuff like that. But yeah, so I sort of just, it's not that I limit myself, I'm really cautious. I'll only literally, like this time, like I've only bought a couple of little bit. Oh, there we go, I can upload that now. This time I've only bought a little things. And the reason why I'm telling you is because I do honestly know how easy it can be. I've seen people like in chats and stuff, and literally, sorry, I'm trying to just upload this. Literally, they're like buying so much stuff, and it's the same stuff. They'll keep buying the same stuff just because it's cheap. And I bet these people don't even need this stuff either. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, just be cautious on that one. Right, that's uploaded now. Yeah, so I'm just going to eat the rest of that and it's going to make me chili pasties. Dan still isn't here. He's next door at the neighbours around his mates. Right, his mates Dave's. So I've got the house to myself. I would start a travel troll vlog, but I'll be honest, on the travel troll vlog, it's harder for me to vlog because nobody's got a real interest in just watching me. Whereas the Mazzy channel, they know they're coming over just to watch me. Travel trolls don't want to watch me sort wardrobes out or getting into the kitchen and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier for me to just make a Mazzy video, as we call it, than a travel troll one. Anyway, I'm going to eat my sandwich. See you in a minute. All right, just setting you up. Just wash my hands. Right, I'm going to make some chili pasties. All you need is puff pastry and a load of dynamite chili. Now, I have to buy this off Amazon. Now, the lady that actually did come around and say, oh, yeah, thanks for telling us about the chili pasties. We have those. She reckons she can get those. But we can't get those at our local Tesco's. And I just don't see them in... probably a chopping board would be better, wouldn't it? I don't see them in supermarkets. Right, so you're all probably thinking you can't eat pastry, Mazzy. Well, I can't. Well, I can. I mean, I can physically eat it, but it doesn't do me any good. The hotness of that don't bother me, whereas now it would affect Dan. But yeah, it's the pastry. I'm not supposed to have it with me bowel disease and stuff. But anyway, since Christmas, my eating habits have been awful. I was really, really poorly over the Christmas. You wouldn't have known this because it wasn't on camera. I even had to go to hospital, get bloods done, everything like that. You wouldn't have known this, but I was extremely poorly. But ever since, anyway, I'm fine now. Well, so to say. Anyway, yeah, ever since, I've got a new knife, look. Ever since, my eating habits have been really strange. I just can't, I don't fancy anything as such. I'm just not eating properly. And this, I've just been eating bread. I'm going to be honest, that's all I've been eating is bread. I went through a stage I was just eating fries, literally just fries. Gone off fries. And I used to love me wraps and stuff, didn't I? So this week I said to Dan, babe, I've got to start eating a little bit better. It's just not making me feel very good and stuff. Obviously it wouldn't, would it? Keep eating blimmin' bread. So I bought some wraps this week anyway. I got chicken in the freezer and I bought a load of lettuce, which arrived yesterday. So what did I end up having yesterday? I brought 2 pre-packed sandwiches, one for yesterday and one for today. So I had a pre-packed sandwich. I still had some crusty rolls in the freezer. So I had my pre-packed sandwich sort of early on. And then later on in the day, I took one of the crusty rolls out and had a crusty roll. Yeah, I'm doing my own head in. It's doing my head in. But anyway, so I thought this week, right, I'm going to try and change it up. Let's try and force myself to eat something just a little bit different. Maybe a little bit better. I know this isn't better, but I know it's not, okay? I'm just trying to change things up. When you're fussy, I'm not fussy. I never usually am. I'm feeling like particular on what I want to eat at the minute, just breaking myself in by having a chili pasty. Now, I used to love these. Now, the thought of one at the minute don't really appeal to me. It's making me kind of gippy, if I'm honest. But yeah, I used to love those. So I have to do little baby steps, don't I? Just try and force myself to have something that I know I do like and just try and eat it, Mazzy. Stop being a pain. Right, so I always get the bigger pack of puff pastry. So that's why, anyway, I'm trying to explain that I know pastry ain't good for me and stuff, but I'm just trying to eat a little different. Right, so I always get the bigger pack anyway, because this now is one pasty. Now, I know they're big, but that's how I like them, because it just makes for a decent meal. Now, I've cut that wrong, really, because I should have measured it, shouldn't I? Should have measured it. See, now I'm going to have one small one, ain't I? That's all right. So I should be able to get 4 then. Get 4 out of them. That one's going to... These 2 are a bit small. I do like a big pasty, because if you're going to the effort of actually making it and cooking it, then you want to like it to be a meal. I do anyway. Right, so dead easy anyway. I think I've told my story about how I like chili pasties before anyway. So boring, Mazzy. Get on with it. Right, let me bring you down. Dan still isn't back. I've done all the editing on my video now, all like the writing, descriptions and everything like that. I just got and took photos, so I've just got to wait for Dan now to come in and do my thumbnail. I used to be able to do a thumbnail, but now Dan's using the AI. I don't know how to use that. So probably I'm going to need 2 cans, isn't I? Yeah, I usually use 2 cans for this and then end up with a tiny bit left over, which is quite annoying. I bet it'll be the same again today. Because I do like to fill these up. Now, I'm not a big fan of kidney beans. I'm going to be totally honest. I hate them. But in a chili pasty, for some reason, I will just get on with it and eat it. It's almost like I ignore it's there. But that is the only time I will have a kidney bean. It's actually getting quite warm out there now. So I might have to change my top. Right, that's one gone. So I buy these as a 6-pack anyway off Amazon. They're about 12 quid. Which I don't think is bad because that works out at 2 quid a can, doesn't it? And I'm sure they would be a bit more than that in the supermarket. I'm sure they would be. Dan likes these as well, believe it or not. I don't know what Dan's having for tea today. Haven't discussed it. I haven't actually really seen him, believe it or not. Only in the bedroom when I was doing the... Oh, look. How am I going to put... Oh, usually I get loads in these. Usually I get the whole nearly 2 tins. Just try and pack them out. I don't want to be left with a whole tin, do I? Yeah, Dan usually likes these as well. Sometimes you can overfill these though, and they will just squirt out everywhere. Right, I think that's all I'm going to get. I'm not going to be able to use it. I always end up with a tiny bit left over. Well, so it's just going to be a mess, isn't it? So what I'm going to do anyway, I'm going to keep one out for today and freeze some. I've got to go... Oh, let me see. I've got to go and find... Unless if I just put them in foil. I could put them just in foil, couldn't I? I was going to say I need to go and find some Ziploc bags. Right, let's do one at a time anyway, Mazzy. Did I not cut that one properly? I really fancy going for a little walk today. But I know with Dan being really sort of busy, by the time he gets back here, he won't want to. Now, somebody has actually, I'll just bring you up. Well, no, I can bring you there as well. Somebody had asked me in a comment quite recently, actually, Mazzy, if you don't mind, how about taking us for a little walk on the campsite and stuff? Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, but I could maybe one day take you for a little walk up the field or something like that. Oh, there we go. 4 big ones. They're actually massive. And remember, they puff up as well. But it is a meal for me. Now, when I do cook these, sometimes I used to cook the 2. Have one then for dinner and then have one a bit later on. Well, it's sort of killing 2 birds with 1 stone once you've got the air fryer on, isn't it? You know what I'm saying. Now, I don't put milk or anything, egg whites or anything like that on these. They're fine. They turn out just lovely. Dan's not a massive fan of puff pastry. He'd prefer short. But now I'm not a big fan of short. I prefer puff. Yeah, I was just checking my delivery. So I have got a few bits coming today. Now, I'm going to be honest. There's a couple of bits and I'm thinking, well, what was that? I know 2 things that is coming today. No, 3 things that is coming today. But on my eBay, when I went eBay on the live, apparently there's more than 2 things coming. So I don't know what else I bought. I don't know. I can't remember. So that'll be a nice little surprise. There we go. Yeah, just trying to have a clear out. I'm going to be honest. We've got so much stuff around the house at the minute. just so much. It just, sometimes you can feel weighed down with it all, can't you? You know, so it's all, some of it is good stuff, you know, but some of it, and you know, you don't just want to throw it away and stuff, but can you live without it is the thing, isn't it? Can you actually live without it? Well, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So that's why at the minute I'm trying to, we both want to sort of have a declutter, and these drawers in the living room here is the main priority as well, because we don't have a medicine cupboard and it drives us bonkers. Right, let's bring you down. How am I now going to transfer that into some foil? I don't know, but I do have a slice. Do you know my best bet actually? Just to wrap them up first in a bit of this, because when I unwrap it out of the freezer, I can then cook it on this, can't I? Got a new roll of this yesterday, because I usually use this as a liner in the air fryer, but then this week I did actually buy liners from a cheaper shop. Right, so I should be able to get 2 out of that. And then I can wrap it in foil, can't I? So at least then it won't stick to the foil. I'll keep the bigger one out. I'll have that one today. Oh my heavens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, Mazzy. There we go. There we go. Yay! That isn't too bad. Can live with that. There we go. So I'm going to wrap that one up. Let me see if I can. It's not going to squeeze, is it? Oh, it's leaking everywhere. That's all right. This bit gets all burnt in the air fryer, and I like that bit. Let me just wash my hands, rinse my hands. Yeah, so we're just trying to get rid of stuff at the minute, and it's just a shame to keep throwing everything away. We did, when our friends come, we did get rid of a brand new projector in a box, just literally brand new. But what she was going to do with that is take it to a charity auction, I think next week or whenever. And now if we'd had time, because she was saying goodbye, now if we'd had time, I could have found an awful load more stuff. All probably brand new in the boxes, because we do a lot of reviews, as you know. And we just don't have the stuff. We, you know, a lot of it we give away. We absolutely give away a lot of our stuff. Don't get me wrong. We, you know, we sell like the bike and stuff. Try and sell the bike, because that's what helps the channel, isn't it? But a lot of the stuff then we will just give it away. You know, we've been known to give power banks away and everything. But there's only so much you can give away, isn't there? Because people don't want it themselves. There we go. It's like suitcases. I did that review on the suitcases. Now I have actually swapped my suitcase for that. They are really, really good suitcases. But I've not got a use for them all. So I've actually got some two brand new suitcases that I've got to take to a charity shop. Tags on. But you can't give them away round here, because who wants a suitcase, really? It's either you want it or you don't want it, isn't it? Yeah, but it's getting to a charity shop sometimes with having to do filmings and stuff, you know. And right, that's 2 anyway. Right, 2 more. What I might do is keep these 2 now in the fridge. 1 for today. I'm not going to cook the 2. Sometimes I will cook the 2 just to save electric on the air fryer, because then it will always be cooked, and I like them cold, believe it or not. But I'm not. I'm only going to cook 1 today for me tea later on. If I fancy it and I don't pull out, if I don't then pull out a crusty roll out the freezer, sorry. Tell you what, I am driving myself bonkers. All this lovely lettuce and everything yesterday, and yeah, the thought of it is it's just not appealing to me at the minute. And then Dan said, what about getting some fruit and stuff? And then, what fruit do you like? And I said, well, I love apples and stuff, and I love raw carrot. But with my teeth, because, like, you know, I've got teeth problems either side. I can only chew on that side properly. Well, I say properly, it's not really. And I just the thought of chewing an apple and hurting my teeth and that, I just don't want that. So fruit was out the question, and then you might say a banana, but I've gone off bananas. The last few bananas I had bought from Tesco's were absolutely disgusting. Now, I tried it about 3 or 4 times and I had to throw them away every single time. And it wasn't just me wasting food, which I think some of you attacked me for, but honestly, they were disgusting. And I was, if you'd read my comments as well, there was quite a few people that had gone through the same thing as well and said that they'd had the same issue. So now it's put me off from buying bananas, even from a different shop. Just put me off a banana. I'll be honest, I never really liked a banana anyway. I only used to have it because it used to give you a bit of energy, sort of instant, didn't it? And no, that's the fridge. Yeah, that's the only reason I used to have them. So, but now it's just put me off. Right, that's that anyway. Been blabbering on for ages. Right, let's get all this washed. That in there. Didn't use that paper plate, so that can go back. Yeah, I'm having quite a nice afternoon without Dan. I might go down and see him now, actually. See if he needs a hand with anything. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's a little bit. I will keep that, because sometimes what I used to do, don't get me wrong, whether I do this time or not, I used to then put that little bit on a jacket potato. I'd make sure I had a jacket potato, or I'd have it with something. Or what I do is cook it extra with the chilli, pasty, and have it sort of on the side so it was like exploded. I might do that, actually. Right, anyway, I'm done. Just got to clear up, put these in the fridge and freezer. I've just put all my stuff in there and I just was having a look, seeing what I thought Dan could have, but I just remembered he's actually got half a pork pie. I cooked him this pork pie yesterday. It was massive. Honest to God, it was huge. He's got half a pork pie and mushy pea. Now, that won't be his full dinner. I'll have to do him something later on, or with it, or maybe, I don't know. But I'll see whether he wants that anyway. Yeah, I've got my parcel coming very shortly, so what I'll do is I'll pop down and see Dan, see if he needs a hand. Sometimes he needs me to hold the camera, help him film. And I'll get back to you lot when Royal Mail turns up. Oh, I've got to do all my worktops. Oh, I did get a new one of them yesterday. It was a big one though, I was well annoyed. It's an anti-back one now. I don't think I've had this one actually. Should I try that one now? I'll try that one now actually. Okay, that's nice. For some reason this was lovely when I first got it, and now I feel like I can't smell it, and now I feel like I need a change. That's why I went for a different one. That little bit, you see that? That's a pack. Now apparently you're meant to keep these bottles and you buy refills. I didn't know that. I've been throwing them all away. And they're really good bottles. If you need a spray bottle, they're actually really good. I don't know what you'd need one for, but if you washed it all out and everything, they're actually really good spray bottles. Right, anyway, I'll see you in a bit when Royal Mail comes. Well, you didn't tell me that now, did ya? I told you I cannot keep anything clean. This was clean on this morning, and I was talking about that it had some sort of stain down there. Look at it. Well, that's knackered now, isn't it? That's absolutely knackered. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I bought that Amazon Oxy powder, but it was in a pink bottle, because of carton. Whereas when I buy it from Tesco's, I get the white one. You get two options, one for colours, one for white. So I always buy the white one. Fantastic. Now I bought this. I've been putting it in my washing. Can I notice any difference? Don't know. If I be honest, probably not, but I don't know. So would I buy that again? Probably not. I only bought it because I was kind of desperate and I knew we weren't getting shopping from Tesco's. But for the price and everything. Maybe it is working and I'm just not noticing it. But I'll be honest, I don't think so. And I'm not sure if it's for whites or colours anyway. Probably colours, I'm not sure. Right, anyway, Dan's here now, so... Hey, darling.
Hello.
Say hello to my lot.
Hello, your lot.
How are you? I was just about to come down, actually.
Of course you were.
I actually was, wasn't I?
Yeah, of course you were, wasn't she?
I was going to go and hold the camera for you and stuff. All right, we'll see you lot in a minute. Well, you'd never believe what he wants me for. I have to go and clean windows. So you lot are going to come with me. Got to go and clean some windows. Dan's fitting a dash cam into Dave's car, so he wants me to go and just clean the windows so it's got a better view. So let's go and do that. It's the outsides. I'll bring them anyway. Hey?
Do you need any cleaner?
No. Well, I can squirt a bit of washing up liquid in it. It's only for the window, isn't it?
I don't think it needs salt, does it? It's water.
Well, that's what I was going to do.
Just water.
Just water?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got windowling anyway for after. Come on, you lot. Let's go to Dave's. That's where we're going next door. Okay. I just need to quick wipe down. Get the majority off. Just quick little job. Yeah, the car's filthy. Dave was just telling me all this mark, which we've got on our car as well, is actually from the factory, the farmer's thing over there. Doesn't have to be perfect, does it? Now I'll just squirt it. So I've got to practically do all the windows. It's all right though. He's going to expect me to do the car, isn't he? Tell you what, our car needs doing as well, mine. I can't at the minute with the hose pipe ban. Right, that's one. So that should dry. There you go, that dries. That's dried better, isn't it? Right, side ones. Now Dan's saying I've got to do the front one, but that's going to be a bit hard because I probably won't be able to reach that. Sure, I may as well do them all, mightn't I? Good Lord, Mazzy. Do them all. Yeah, Dan's done a good job getting the... Oh, look at that, look. Oh, God, that's bad, isn't it? It's been a bit of a weird vlog today, hasn't it? Talking about chili pasties for half a blimmin' hour. I just said to Dan, all I've done is spoke about chili pasties. Oh, I might have to edit a load of that out, Mazzy. That's terrible. Well, at least Dave can see out of them now, can't he? It's just so the cameras can see out the window. Dan's taking it for a little drive, you see. But I'll do the other side and... It's all over me jumper now as well. There's nothing worse. I've got like a phobia of wet sleeves. I always have done since I was a little girl. My twin sister as well. Are we both weird, or is that just normal? Is everyone like that? There we go. Good job, Mazzy. I haven't got no more tissue. These are going to have to go back. It will dry though, as long as I can get it wiped. Sorted. Good job. I'm going to go back there now though, just having a chat with the lads. Dave and Benny are so lovely, bless them. Right, yeah, just putting some bits away. Like I said, I don't think I've got a lot to cook and do anymore now anyway. I've done all my editing, done my cleaning, bin's got to be done. And just waiting for me parcels. Right, I'm going to let you lot go for a minute. I'm going to take my drink down and have a chat with the lads. Right, I'm all sorted. Just doing another little bit of editing. Do you know, this is the second vlog I've made today. It's only because I'm doing things. So I thought, and because we're not making a travel trolls, I've got time to actually pick the camera up. I am sorry if the beginning of the vlog was only about pasties. But I was blabbering away, weren't I? Right, anyway, I've got a couple of things. Oh, I know what this is. So let's start with this first. So, my lovely friend, our lovely friend, sorry, she got us, I hope it's not as big as it, what's that? Oh, that's not it. This is the one I want. Our lovely friends, Kate and Kev, got me a bonsai tree, yeah? Which I think I've shown you, haven't I? But it didn't come with the tray. So I bought a tray off, anyway, so I bought a tray, but I did say in one of the other vlogs, didn't I? It doesn't actually match, but it doesn't need to. I think the contrast of it will just be quite nice. So let's have a look, see what this is like. I hope I got the measurements right. I didn't want like something too, this is getting smaller and smaller. I didn't want something too big, that's way too big. Oh, here we go. That's bonsai-ish, isn't it? And it's arrived in one piece as well, thank God. Let's go and see, because it's only a tiny pot. So we'll go and have a look, see if that fits onto that. Oh, yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. Oh, my heavens. I think he needs a little bit of water. Apparently, don't love him too much. This needs a polish, actually. Don't love them too much and give them too much water. There we go. That's perfect. I'm going to send a picture to Kate now in a minute when I'm done, just to show her I've got my little tray for that. That's brilliant. I love it. Right. Oh, I had quite a few of you say about my bonsai, said that I actually did a good job. Thank you. I weren't sure. And I thought, oh, there's going to be some experts out there, isn't there, that's going to just laugh at me. But do you know what? I did actually try my best on that. So, yeah, thank you for letting me know that it's okay for the job I did. Now, it's really funny because I was out there yesterday and I Googled to Dan. I was saying to Dan, how long do you think I've got to leave the wire on for? So, it's all dependent on whether it's quick growing and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it turns out that wire's got to be on there for about 2 years. 2 years! So I said it's going to look like a mess for 2 years before. But apparently then it will look nice. There was somebody in the comments, I think I have taken a photo of your name. Somebody had said they'd done the same years ago and she says now hers look lovely. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. The thing I've got to do now is hope that it's going to not die, isn't it? So, right, anyway, so I've got some more, couple of more bits of, I'm not going to show you everything because I don't see the point in showing you everything. I've got, what's that then? Did I order that? Sorry about that. I choked on myself. Right, and I needed a wee wee. Right, I just got to change the beer because all the trash is collecting up. I'll get that changed and then Dan can take that back down when he's heading down. I don't know if he's expecting anything. Yeah, so I'm not going to show you everything I got. It was only a couple of bits anyway. Well, actually, it was only one more thing, but she's put a free thing in as well. Right, so somebody in the comments, lovely long message actually. I've got a photo of that as well, but I'm not gonna bother going through all the photos today. I'm gonna have to wrap this vlog up, ain't I? Look at the state of me. Look at the absolute. I've not eaten one. I've not actually eaten nothing. Well, no, I had my sandwich. Anyway, her message was really lovely. And she was saying about get some bronzer. Or now I do sometimes now and again. What's that called? I'm sorry, I don't know my words for makeup and stuff. Contour. Now I do sometimes do that, just a little bit down my cheek. That sometimes I have actually today. I think. Did I do some today? I think I might have done. But she was saying then to do a bit of contouring and bronzer, and I thought, well, what's a bronzer? So I actually Google what's the difference between a bronzer and a contour. Now I'm guessing you only ever do one or the other. Somebody let me know. Do you not do now the contouring if you're going to be doing bronzing? So I don't know what bronzing is. I've never done bronzing. I've never had a bronzer, ever. Oh yeah, I'm wearing the new eyeshadow I got as well. That's lovely. You know, then it was like a sort of champagne colour. And I've put the gold one in the package for Rachel. Lovely Rachel's got that. That's lovely. I actually really love that. So anyway, I bought a bronzer anyway. So it'll be my very first time trying a bronzer. Who wants to see me try that maybe tomorrow? Should we have a look at it? It's all brand new. Nothing fake or anything like that. Now it's quite dark because I had a couple of choices, but I went for the dark one because I thought if I go light, you're not really going to see it on me. So I don't know if I've done the right thing or wrong thing. Anyway, let's have a look at that. Oh, how lovely is that? How lovely is that? Lovely. Anyway, somebody let me know about, oh no, that's really dark. That's really dark. See, when I'm buying these, yeah, you can't tell the colours. Somebody was laughing at me or something, saying about, you know, the dark don't suit you and blah, blah, blah. The fact is, though, you can't see the colours properly, you know. So, you know, you're sort of buying blind. It's sort of a silly way of buying makeup, if I'm totally honest. But anyway, I'm chuffed with that. I can do something with that, can't I? Well, I'll give it a go anyway. I'll try that tomorrow. And then something else I got. Now, I haven't, apart from like when I bought like from Timu and that, just to try out, but I haven't really actually ever got a lipstick. I just don't buy lipsticks. I think the last time I used to buy lipsticks, right, I was about 16, 18. And I used to buy one, it was probably Rimmel, because all my makeup's always been Rimmel. And it was called Pink Diamonds, and it was a lovely pink with, it had like shimmer in it. It was all diamondy. But I think they've stopped making that. So anyway, I thought, right, I'll chance a lipstick. So I've got a Valentino one, right? All brand new. Quite expensive now, these were. So I hope they are good. And I thought, right, I'll give those a go. Just rub it clean because she had taken it out of the box to show us. But I've gone for this colour because I don't feel brave enough for any other colour, okay? So I only feel brave enough. Look how cute that is. I only feel brave enough for like a nude. It's a nude. It's a nude. Oh, okay. It's browner than I thought. Look how beautiful that is. I don't know where the camera is. Oh, it's there, isn't it? That's lovely, isn't it? It's got a fee on the actual lipstick. So I'm going to try that as well. That's actually not the cut. See, now that looks totally different to what I thought I brought. What I thought I brought was probably more like the actual gold there. But it was nude colour. See? So it just shows that the colours isn't quite right on the cameras. So, yeah, you lot just bear that in. Like that. That's an awful lot darker than I thought it was on the camera. Absolutely an awful lot darker. But anyway, right, so I might give them a go tomorrow. But I'm going to wrap this one up because this is my second vlog today. Getting really hot. I'm going to go and put a t-shirt on and I've got to continue now with more editing. Right, see you in the morning. We'll try out a little bit of makeup. Gonna love you and leave you. Bye!